Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. Let's keep the house.
Love it.
Guess who's tweeted us?
Amanda.
Yeah, who's probably, I think, my favourite listener.
Whoa. What about Jason and Lee?
They don't tweet us as much.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Tom listens.
Also doesn't tweet us as much.
He tweeted.
He did tweet, and we'll get to that, but Amanda tweets us consistently.
What did Amanda tweet?
She said that she's always excited when a new Nerd on Nerd pops in her podcast app, and she's listening while she runs around today. So what we get is a series of tweets of her as she listens to the show. So, 1, she said she can't wait to go back to England to get Chinese food with you all. She's also heard so much about Matros Natros at this point that she wants to go there too. She's only been to Liverpool and Hadrian's Wall, so she's also open to seeing other things beyond restaurants. And I was like, yeah, like Amanda, if you come visit, we'll show you a good time.
I mean, maybe if you want to go and look at like interesting stuff, don't go to Liam because he didn't know that there was a forest.
Yeah, but now I do, so come with me and we'll go look at a forest and we'll go to Matros Natros because I think everyone should experience that.
Okay.
And you know, there's a castle near here that I want to take you to at some point, Ellie. So, Amanda, if you're down for some castle visiting, perfect. You know, sometimes when you start a sentence and you haven't quite figured out how it's going to end.
Yeah, sort of thought you might have done one of them.
And you're like, I'll figure it out on the way. And then you get to the end and you're like, I haven't figured it out.
You took a gamble.
Yep. 2, I do care about Liam Underwood's parenthood reviews.
I feel like there's more to that tweet.
There is more, but I just want that to sink in first because that's the important bit.
I already read that and I know that there's more to the tweet, so read the rest.
She said, but you could do them in housekeeping to save your 3rd regular review for something else. Which is
Amanda,
if anything,
don't help him skirt his way around it. What are you doing? It also doesn't work. You can you made the rules on housekeeping.
I know,
so
that's the issue. It would go against the rules.
Yeah, and you established those rules and won't let me break them. So
we're only allowed to talk about stuff that we've done in culture swaps and correspondence.
Yeah.
That's the rules for housekeeping. Which, you know, maybe one day we'll have to reassess those rules, but for now, because to be honest, we don't really do a lot of the culture swap stuff. We should. I've got like 3 books of Berserk still to read.
Yeah.
But you know, time. Number 3, season 4 is when Amanda had to stop watching Parenthood because her grandma had cancer at the time and the storyline hit too close to home, which, yeah, that's understandable. It's
I think you said that it was a pretty intense storyline.
Yeah, and I can imagine if you're then also kind of going through it and you're like, I just want to switch off. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Great. Yeah, I get why that wouldn't be good. Worth going back to when you can. And like once you get to season 5, which we've got 1 episode left of now anyway, they do quite a good job of like showing like the other side of it. But I can't say anything more than that because it'll be spoilers.
Yep.
So I did respond saying that Ellie would moan if I did Parenthood in housekeeping.
You would moan if you did Parenthood in housekeeping.
No, I'm sure that Ellie would moan if I did it in housekeeping.
I would, yeah.
Amanda said probably, but worth a try.
Not going to happen, Amanda.
And speaking of, I equally like housekeeping and catching up with. I love the whole show, all 4 parts equally. Which, is there 4 parts to the show?
Yeah. Catching up with, we've been to things and seen things.
Yeah.
Housekeeping, culture swap.
Yeah, fair enough.
Amanda knows our show better than us because when she said 4, I went, "Are there 4?" and had to quickly figure them out in my head as well.
Yeah. You'll like this one. 4. I agree with Ellie. I think maybe Liam is wearing his swimming trunks wrong. I figured out, like I was explaining it badly.
Mate, honestly, I think about 90% of your stories are just you explaining stuff badly.
Because I have quite like a hairy belly.
But also, maybe like 10% of your stories, which are probably the ones that everyone hopes are the ones you're telling badly, are actually the ones that you aren't. I have, like, you know, showering poop out of your ass.
I have quite a hairy belly, and when you put the trunks on, it pressures all that hair, so it looks like it's pubes, even though it's just belly hair.
Yeah, well, that's a better way of saying it than people could see my pubes, because those are 2 very different things.
Yeah. 5. So I like the idea of a feast test for your significant other. Does this mean that Liam has failed the test for Cat based on his initial drunken reviews? To which I just responded, let's be honest, I probably failed many other tests.
Yeah.
6. Can Amanda just watch the 50 Shades XXX trailer She doesn't think she wants to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, fair.
That's basically what I said. And hearing us both try to figure out how to say hyperbole, I had to think for a second there. Shut up. Was an absolute delight. I cheered in the car when you finally got it. So, I think, that's the important thing. We do give our listeners moments like that, like moments where you can cheer out loud.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime we do anything sort of where
we overcome our own stupidity.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it gives our listeners a bit of hope.
Yes. And then, so after we released our Avengers Infinity War special, Tom tweeted saying, "Oh, I'm ready for this," and that was it. Don't know if he liked it. Don't know if he listened to it. Just he was ready for it.
Well, you were doing your usual where you complain about things.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
When?
Read the tweet that you put for the new Infinity War special coming out.
Are people even talking about Avengers Infinity War anymore? We are.
Yeah, now read it in the voice that you definitely were doing when you wrote it.
I think you'll have to do that.
Oh, are people even talking about Infinity War anymore?
What about the We Are?
I couldn't remember what the tweet was.
Right. So, yeah. It's only because there was like a period of time where everyone was talking about it, and then we waited a week, and then we released our episode on it.
Yeah, because we don't want to get caught up in that rush, Liam. All those
all
the people.
That rush where it's really like relevant, and people are clicking on those links and giving listens
we don't
to
want
those
that.
things. Oh, we don't want listens.
No, we want loyal followers who would find our specials.
Okay, I want listeners, not followers. Followers makes it sound like we're running a cult here.
Dude, honestly, if I could turn Nerd on Nerd into a cult, I would.
Never going to happen.
I know.
Have you done any housekeeping stuff?
No, I haven't.
Haven't played any more Monster Hunter?
No. What have I been playing?
I don't know.
Other stuff.
Okay. You haven't read any more Kill or Be Killed?
Nope.
You haven't watched any more
Gilmore
Gilmore
Girls? You can't
Girls?
go through every culture swap we've done, Liam.
I could try. Have you watched any more Gilmore Girls?
No. Let's just move on. I haven't done any housekeeping. Have you?
No.
Cool. Let's move on.